All right, it's the morning of day 8. It was incredibly windy. You can see our camp is blowing, and we are missing something. Our beloved bug tent shot off into the sky. I happened to be up taking care of some business, and she gone. That's the windiest night I've ever had. Well, we've had 7 days of absolutely great weather, and then Alaska on the 8th day came to bite us with some serious wind. So we broke a pole, stakes came out of the ground. It was a real super night's sleep last night.
Okay, you stay there.
Oh, I'm not moving because the tent will fly away if I get up.
Yes, it will.
Brian's doing a little tent technician work outside. Should be getting paid hazard pay.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very good either. It was like this tent was half coming apart.
Trying to roll rafts on this could be a little dangerous.
Okay.
We should just try to wait to see. Worst thing that happens is we lose a day.
Hey, look at the bright side.
What's that?
There's no bugs. Reset all the stakes. Reset all the poles. Looking good now. This thing was falling apart. It was a 6-man Cabela's tent. Really put through the paces last night. That was some serious wind. All right, little thoughts on the day. So we said this was going to be a camping trip, a fishing trip, and a survival trip. And I think last night was kind of the survival day.
Yeah.
Dan, you camp a lot. What was that like?
Well, our weather was fine other than the wind came up in a ferocious way, and it was blowing pretty hard as we were coming down the river yesterday. But it calmed down toward evening, and so we just sort of found a spot where we thought it would be sheltered. It turns out it's not as sheltered as we were hoping.
Brian's got some Barney Rubble logs.
Hey, this is our entertainment. We have no TV, no radio.
We got you,
no
buddy.
Taylor Swift. Oh,
Give us a
how will we survive?
I thought I charged your phone for you. A good safety tip that Brian did last night is he took the satellite phone out of the raft. So if the raft were to go poof, with that amount of wind, it gave us a little bit of confidence. At least we had the satellite phone safe. It woke up, raft's obviously still here. They're tied down, they were safe, but it was good thinking to take the sat phone out.
Always tie your raft down, always.
Go to sleep, it's nice and calm.
Well, you can get rain upriver and have the water come up unexpectedly high and wash it away.
Yeah.
Had things like that happen.
All right, taking our tent down in the wind. One thing we realized is we should have left it staked in. Hang on there, Bessie. It's like bucking Broncos, Brian.
Yeah. We'll pack up and head downriver and not worry too much about fishing today until we get to our campsite, wherever that is. And we'll start looking around 5.
It's just too windy to have a day like we've been having.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's
all right.
Pull the stakes out. We learned that.
Oh, yeah?
Very bad. We made a bad mistake there.
It's still blowing like this when we make camp. Maybe we'll work together, put one tent up at a
Yep.
time all together.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
That's a lot easier way to do it right there.
Look at that. You didn't have to wrestle it like a grizzly bear.
Water last.
Been asked to take water samples on the river for an environmental team. They're checking to see the impact of the permafrost melting on the clarity and quality of the water here in Alaska. So we take a sample every morning, record the pertinent information and record the GPS coordinate systems form, and then we'll return it at the end of the trip.
Awesome, thanks for doing that.
50.2 for the water, 52.5 for the air.
Wind camp was all of that, wasn't it, Dan?
It was a windy camp.
It's literally too windy to fish. I've got a couple of rainbows, maybe I've got three or four rainbows, one sockeye and a grayling. It's just too windy to fish right now.
Probably the highest sustained winds I've ever been in my life.
They are eating it.
Yeah, cool. I'll hook him up. I mean, they're like chomping. Nice one.
Can't be done.
Brian, remember when we were putting on suntan lotion?
Yeah, worried about getting sunburned.
The other
Not today.
Just 2 days ago, we were laying in the water. We're trying to get cool.
And today,
Worst part of the day, honestly, is it's so sunny and hot. We all brought warm clothes, and I'm just wearing, you know, a Columbia wicking t-shirt right now, and I really wish I had gym shorts on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna jump in the river before we go to bed.
Today we're getting frostbite over the sunburn.
Oh, this is cold.
Oh.
You don't care. Wow, on a spinner. It's like 5 o'clock right now. And what's hard is you want to keep fishing all day. The sun doesn't go down until 11:30 or so at night. And you kind of lose track of time when you're chasing fish. But we sort of just figured out silvers. We've landed 4 maybe. Hooked a whole bunch more. I know tomorrow will be a better day, but we got to set up camp. It's still cold and rainy and still windy. But we're looking for a campsite. And we're trying to find one that has wind protection. And this one might do it, Dan. Yeah, I like this one. It's our camping spot. All right, it's our first rain day. Started raining as we set up, so everything but Brian's dry. So we got to put everything together from the inside of the tent. What do you think? We have 2. It's beer day today.
Oh, beer day.
And the beers are a ways away.
Here you are.
Oh, a little dinner.
And here's the beers. I'll be in a minute. Turn what's hot.
Oh, wet. Little Japanese barbecue salmon made in the vestibule in the rain.
Day 8, what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, a little day 8 brew.
Hold a minute. Oh, first canned beverage in a long time.
Oh, nice sport. We got a dry situation in here. Good canal beer here on a rainy night.
Perfect.
Well, that meal was awesome, Dan.
Oh, you're welcome.
What? I'm going banana bread.
Whoa. Oh, I'm trying to read. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Yep, Dan.
And we're gonna have to do our nightly wrap up individually, thanks to the rain. So I'll kick it off because I got the camera. I'll kick it off. The best part of the day, we figured out silver salmon. We had to go a little further than I thought, but we did figure them out, and we ended up catching some fish on jigs that Dan tied up specifically for silvers. So I think that bodes well for tomorrow. Obviously the weather turned on us. We still made do. Got a little cold, got a little wet, but nothing too severe really. I mean, last night's windstorm was brutal. We're gonna get some silvers tomorrow. Another good part of the day is today was day 8, and Brian rationed out beers, and for some reason he said day 3 and day 8. So we're enjoying our last beer of the trip. And so thanks for thinking about the beers.
Yep. Well, the beer is one of the highlight of the day. We had a great supper again. We had fresh salmon that we just caught out of the lake, and again rice. So the eating's been pretty good. Out of the river, that's right. Jeez. Well, not enough beer here, evidently, you folks can tell. So
Brian is, thanks to my back injury, Brian's working extra hard.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Appreciate you, Brian, for helping me out. No, it's hard when you got a man down, but thank you so much. All right, we'll get some silvers tomorrow.